Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for tonight's invocation offered by Mr. Randy Price and remain standing to honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Would you bow your heads? Father, thank you so much for this day that you've given us. We rejoice in this day because we know it's the day that you've made. We ask tonight as we compete that everyone competes with good sportsmanship and everything that happens on the court honors you. We know we serve a mighty God, and we love you and praise you and thank you for loving us. We ask these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Good evening and welcome to Prather Coliseum on the beautiful campus of the Northwestern State University. And now let's get ready for tonight's game by meeting our starting lineups. First, for our visitors from Corpus Christi. At forward, a 5'10 sophomore from New Iberia, Louisiana, number 5, Yuri Jolovic. At guard, a 5'7 sophomore from Bel Air, Texas, number 12, Dede Evans. At guard, a 5'8 senior from Houston, Texas, number 15, Brittany Bumbalu. At guard, a 5'10 sophomore from Nicholasville, Kentucky, number 21, Emma Young. And at forward, a 5'11 sophomore from San Antonio, Texas, number 22, Delisha Booth. Head coach of the Islanders is Royce Chadwick. And now, Demon fans, on your feet. And welcome tonight's Northwestern State starters. At guard, a 5'5 junior from Dallas, Texas, number 0, Nautica Grant. At guard, a 5'4 sophomore from Arlington, Texas, number 1, Gabby Bell. At forward, a 6'1 junior from Huntsville, Alabama, number 22, Libba Gillum. At forward, a 5'11 sophomore from McKinney, Texas, number 23, Jocelyn Scott. And at forward, a 5'10 senior from DeRidder, Louisiana, number 44, Tia Youngblood. Head coach of the Demons is Jordan Dupuis, assisted by Janine Parker, Aaron Crane, and Olivia Grayson.
Frankly, we do not expect this to be a very pretty basketball game, if you will. Jordan Dupuis expecting it to be an ugly game just in the way that both of these teams play when you consider that both of these teams are very good defensively. The Islanders are 3rd in the Southland. They give up just 55 points a ball game. Lady Demons are 4th in the league, giving up just 61 points a contest. And neither team scores very many points. Northwestern 9th in the conference. They average just 61 points of offense per ball game. Corpus Christi 10th in the league. They score 59 points a ball game. So this is a game that if Northwestern is going to win, they're going to have to fight through a lot of adversity probably. They like to run and gun, and that typically will not be the case tonight against this Corpus Christi ball club. Northwestern wearing the home whites, white tops trimmed in purple and orange, purple numerals, white shorts trimmed in purple and orange. The Islanders wearing the blue tops and blue shorts trimmed in green, white numerals, and we're underway. The Islanders win the toss. They'll go left to right here in the first half. Here's Day Evans at the point to the right side for Bomaloo. Bomaloo is a threat from behind the arc. She's double-teamed by Gillum and Grant. The Lady Demons look very aggressive defensively. Here's a left wing three on the way, and it is buried by Day Evans. The Islanders are 11th in the league. They only average about 4.5 made threes a ball game, but their first shot of tonight is from behind the arc, and they lead 3-0 30 seconds in. Here's Gabby Bell at the point to Grant. Grant between the circles to the near side for Tia Youngblood. Youngblood with a hand in the face from Yolovet. Libba Gillum, a long three, and that is off the iron, no good. That was a bit outside of Libba's range. She can shoot the three ball. She is at 38% from behind the arc, but that one was a little too far out. And here's Texas A&M Corpus Christi into the front court. This is Evans working on Grant. Passes to the left side. Here's a drive cut off at the baseline, and Yolovet's shot is partially blocked, and now they're going to get Youngblood with the bump. Tia Youngblood fouled out last Saturday at McNeese. That's her first foul tonight. And that'll be the first team foul of the ball game, and that will send Yuri Yolovet to the free throw line. She is the 5'10 junior from New Iberia, Louisiana, and New Iberia Senior High School, averaging right at 5 points a ball game. Yolovet has only been to the free throw line 12 times this year. She's made 9 of her attempts, and now she is 10 of 13. And it is a 4-0 Islander lead. By the way, the Northwestern Demons are down in Corpus Christi, Texas tonight, getting ready to take on the Islanders. Men's Southland Conference action. Yolovet's second free throw is good. Tip time set for 7 o'clock at the South Texas coast. You can hear that game on our sister station, 100.7 KZBL. Patrick Netherton, Doug Ireland will bring you the action. 8:44 to go in the opening quarter. It's 5-0 Islanders. Libba Gillum turns and shoots from 10, high off the glass and good. Libba Gillum is 5th in the conference, shooting 48% from the floor. She gives Northwestern their first points of the ball game. Here's Corpus Christi beating the Northwestern press into the front court. Bomaloo's left wing three is short. Grant the rebound, and she is knocked to the floor. And that'll be a foul on Delacia Booth. First foul on Booth, first team foul on the Islanders. This Northwestern ball club started last year 0-2 in conference play, ended up making the conference tournament before being ousted in the first round by these Islanders. You don't want to start the conference season 0-3, especially when you will have played 2 of your first 3 here at home. Here's Nautica Grant on the right wing. She had the hot hand Saturday at McNeese, a career-high 27. Here's an inside shot put up and no good, and the Islanders have the rebound. 7:52 to go in the opening quarter. It's 5-2 Islanders. Here's Bomaloo going inside. An off-balance shot is no good. Rebound is tipped into the air. It goes out of bounds, and it was last touched by Corpus Christi. It'll be Northwestern's basketball. By the way, if you're making plans for Saturday, there has been a change in the start time for the Lady Demons ball game against Stephen F. Austin. A change from when the original schedule was put out a couple of months ago. Northwestern State will host Stephen F. Austin starting at 12:30 Saturday. Nautica Grant shot is no good. Gillum got the rebound. The putback is good. Libba Gillum working hard early in this one. She has all 4 of Northwestern's points, and the Lady Demons trail by 1, 7:21 to go in the opening quarter. So we'll have a doubleheader Saturday here at Prather Coliseum. Here's a drive and a nice bounce pass to Yolovet, who has to throw it back outside, and the runner with the left hand is no good by Emma Young, and the Lady Demons have the rebound. Here's Grant into the front court. Nautica working on the right side. She'll give it up to Bell. Bell to Gillum outside. Gillum to Jocelyn Scott. Scott going to put it on the baseline for Youngblood, who kicks it outside to Grant. 16-footer, too hard off the back of the iron, and the Islanders have the rebound. So 12:30 Saturday for the Lady Demons and Stephen F. Austin. The Demons and SFA will play at 3:30. At 3:30 Saturday. That is a hard start time for television. So 12:30 Saturday for the women's game, 3:30 Saturday for the men's game. Always exciting when Stephen F. Austin comes to town. And here's a steal. Jocelyn Grant picked the pocket of Day Evans. Ahead for Gillum. Libba going to run the floor. The layup is good. It is Libba Gillum 6, Texas A&M Corpus Christi 5. 6:21 to go in the opening quarter. Here's a trap in the backcourt. And the Islanders get it into the front court. Bomalu's going to take a three. That is off the back of the iron, bounced a couple of times. Bell wants to run the other way for Northwestern. Here's Gabby into the front court to Grant. Nautica eyes it, skies it, and cannot buy the three off the back of the iron. Bomalu with the rebound for Corpus Christi. Brittany Bomalu buried 8 threes earlier this year against Texas Rio Grande Valley. 33 threes on the year for the Islanders, so she is the long-range threat. And travel is the call against Alacia Booth, who can't believe it. The double team worked for Northwestern that time, forcing the Islanders into a turnover. Their second of the ball game. 5:41 to go in the first quarter. It is 6-5 Northwestern. Libba Gillum accounting for all 6 of the Lady Demons' points. Here's Gillum outside of the arc, left of the goal to the right side for Youngblood. She gives it away to Bell. Bell looking inside, and we're going to have a offensive foul called away from the ball on Tia Youngblood. That is number 2 on Youngblood. And we have yet to play one half of the first quarter. Youngblood will have to come out of the ball game. Leah Barnes will check in for Northwestern. She wears number 20. She is the 6'1 junior transfer from Richfield, Minnesota, North Dakota State College of Science. Barnes averaging right at 5 points a ball game. Here's Corpus into the front court. Bomalu looks down low. That's Yolivet, who got behind the Northwestern defense and lays it in. Yolivet has 4, 7-6 Islanders, 5:12 to go in the first quarter. Well, the Lady Demons got a bit of good news, about the best news possible earlier today. Cheyenne Brown had arthroscopic surgery as Gabby Bell has traveled with the basketball. And the doctors determined that Cheyenne needs about 4 weeks to recover. Worst case scenario, she would have been lost for the season. The Lady Demons expect to get Cheyenne Brown, their leading scorer, back in about a month. Time out of the floor, 4:59 to go in the first quarter. 7-6 Islanders lead, back in 1 minute on the Demon Sports Network.
5-1, or visit nsudemon.com/unlimited to make your donation today.
Mixtapes got a little Hank, little Drake, a little something bumping, thumping on the wheel ride. The mix in our drinks a little stronger than you think, so get a grip, take a sip of that feel right. Trucks jacked up, flat bills flip back. Yeah, you can find us where the party's at. This is how we roll.
Coliseum, 4:59 to go in the first quarter. 7-6, Corpus Christi leading Northwestern State. The Islanders have the ball. This is Day-Day Evans working in the backcourt. The double team by Grant and Bell. A pass to Bomalu at the top of the arc. Bomalu brings it to the left side for Booth. Booth will now hand it off to Day-Day Evans. She'll set up the offense with 14 to shoot. Evans guarded tightly by Grant. Evans works to the right side. Bomalu has it with 9 to shoot. Bomalu trying to work off a screen. Throws it down. Ball is tipped. Shot clock is at 4. Somebody's going to have to get off a shot in a hurry. That somebody is Emma Young. 3 ball is good as the shot clock hits 0. Oh, my goodness. Emma Young with her 11th 3 of the year, and it's 10-6 Islanders. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. Lady Demons played very good defense that time. Just gave up the late 3 ball. Here's Grant, left of the arc. Nautica to Jocelyn Scott, who was open. Passes to Bell on the right wing. Gabby looking down low, and we've got a whistle away from the ball, and a foul has been called on the Islanders, and it goes against Emma Young. That's the first foul on Young. That is the second team foul. Substitution now for Northwestern. Jocelyn Scott will come out, and Jasmine Johnson will check in for the first time, the 5'8 sophomore from West Monroe, Louisiana, West Monroe High School. Jasmine averaging 7.5 points a ball game. Gabby Bell inbounding it under her own goal to Gillum, and she traveled with the basketball. And I look down to my left, and Jordan Dupuis just is resting his hand on his fist. We've seen that before. A lot of very quick travel calls were called in the league opener here at home against Nichols last Thursday. And the Islanders are going to give it right back to the Lady Demons. Double dribble is the call against Yuri Olivet. And Islanders head coach Royce Chadwick not happy at all with Olivet. Royce Chadwick has been doing this a long time in his 34th year as a head coach. Here's Bell into the front court for Northwestern to Grant. Grant, bounce pass into the paint for Gillum. Turnaround from 10, off the back of the iron. Ball is loose, bodies are on the floor, and they're going to call a foul on Corpus Christi, and it's on Creana Henry. That's Henry's first of the ball game, the third team foul. So here's Bell to inbound it underneath her own goal. Gabby having trouble. Ball is tipped and stolen away. Bamalou jumped high into the air and picked the ball out of the sky, and here come the Islanders into the front court. For Northwestern, that is their fourth turnover of the first quarter. 3:20 to go in the quarter. 10-6, Lady Demons trail. Bamalou runs the right baseline. Shot is no good, but she was fouled, and she will be headed to the free throw line. Nautica Grant whistled for her first foul of the ball game. That is the third team foul on Northwestern. Brittany Bamalou is a 70% free throw shooter. As a team, the Islanders shoot 66% from the line. Just 8th best in the conference. Bamalou's first free throw is good. She'll have another one coming. Brittany Bamalou, a 5'8 redshirt senior from Houston, Texas, Dulles High School. Second free throw is no good, and Gillum has the rebound for Northwestern. 11-6, Islanders lead, 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Bell to the left side for Gillum. Gillum back out to Grant. Grant straight away. Nautica passes to the left side for Bell. Bamalou almost made the steal. Gillum has it down low. The left-hander is an air ball, and the Islanders come away with it. Gillum aggressive here in the first quarter, but missed everything that time. Here's Bamalou into the front court of the right wing. A pass down to the right baseline for Olivet. Olivet, a couple of dribbles. Back outside for Lala Robinson. Robinson at the point, working on Grant with 14 to shoot. Robinson to the right side for Bamalou. Bamalou guarded by Bell. Shot clock is at 8. Bamalou trying to work free. Gets the ball to the baseline. A touch pass back outside. Here comes Robinson, a left wing three, and she buried it. Lala Robinson is the best three-point shooter percentage-wise on the Islanders team. Although that's not saying a lot because she is now just 5 of 11 on the season from behind the arc. Good percentage, not a lot of quantity. The Islanders have a 14-6 lead as we approach the 2-minute mark left in the opening quarter. Leah Barnes in near corner in front of the Islander bench. Barnes going to go to the lane. In traffic, shot is no good. Rebound taken down by Corpus. And quickly into the front court, Bamalou wants to fire a three. That is off the side of the rim, an offensive rebound. The follow is no good by Henry, and Gillum has the rebound for Northwestern. Ahead to Bell, ahead to Barnes, a 1-on-2. That'll probably be a charge. Oh, they're going to call a blocking foul on Lala Robinson. I think the Lady Demons got a break there. It looks like Robinson had her feet set. But our officiating crew did not see it that way. By the way, that crew is made up of Chandra Twine, Eric Baker, and Kevin Britt. Delacia Booth comes out of the ball game for the Islanders, and in comes Tiara Matthews, a 5'11 sophomore from Sugar Land, Texas, averaging over 4.5 points a ball game. So Leah Barnes got the favorable call, and she is at the free throw line for the first time tonight. Free throw is good. 14-9. Northwestern down 5, 1:40 to go in the quarter. Here's Corpus into the front court. This is Bomaloo. She's going to launch another three from the right wing. That's off the side of the rim. Bell has the rebound for Northwestern. Here's Gabby running up the far sideline. Gabby wanted to take her defender inside the arc. Now brings it back outside for Johnson. Jasmine dribbles once, and her pass is going to be not saved by Janae Wheeler. Miscommunication between Jasmine and Libba. The ball was going out of bounds. Janae Wheeler, who's in the ball game, tried to save it, but got there just a tad late. Janae Wheeler, the 5'7" freshman from Jacksonville, Florida, averaging over 5.5 a ball game. 1:18 to go in the opening quarter. It's been a quicker pace than we anticipated. 14-9, the Islanders lead. Here's Corpus into the front court. And here comes a three ball from Emma Young, and it's good. Emma Young with her second three of the quarter, 17-9. Lady Demons trail by 8. 60 seconds left to go in the opening quarter. Bell drives, dishes. Gillum, the left-hander, is good. Well, it's been all Libba Gillum here in the first quarter for Northwestern State. She has 8 of the Lady Demons' 11 points. It's 17-11, Islanders lead. Here's a pass into the paint for Young. Young going to kick it back outside for Henry. Henry goes to the left wing. Now a dump pass down low and a pass back to the right side. The Islanders throwing it around a lot, and it paid off as Kriana Henry scored on the baseline. 19-11 Islanders, 21 seconds to go in the quarter. Shot clock is off. Bell looks back at Jordan Dupuis. I'm sure he told her to wait till about 9 seconds left in the quarter. Gabby dribbling with the left hand. Now she'll make her move to the right side. A screen from Gillum. 5-4. Bell drives. Dumps it off to Gillum. Libba shot off the glass is no good. And that is the end of the first quarter. The Islanders lead it by 8. Your score after 1. Texas A&M Corpus Christi 19. Northwestern State 11. We're back in 1 minute on the Demon Sports Network.
Rescheduled for January 27th. Make sure you register your team by calling 318-521-5045.
Let's get it started in here.
And the bass keeps running, running, and 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 in this context, there's no disrespect, so when I bust my rhyme, you break your necks. We got 5 minutes for us to disconnect from all intellect and let the rhythm affect. To lose the inhibition, follow your intuition, free your inner soul and break away from tradition. Cause when we be out, girl, it's full of me out. You wouldn't believe how we wow. We burn it till it's burned out, turn it till it's turned out. Act up from Northwest East Side. Everybody, everybody, let's get into it. Get stoked, get it started, get it started, get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it started. Let's get it started in here.
Tony Tagliamore back at Prather Coliseum. Holly Jenkins, our producer at the Baldwin's Dumas Communication Studio, as we get ready to start the second quarter of tonight's ball game. Northwestern State trailing Texas A&M Corpus Christi 19-11. Only 2 players scored in the first quarter for Northwestern State. Libba Gillum with most of the heavy lifting as she has 8. Leah Barnes with the other 3 points for Northwestern. The Lady Demons shot 5 of 14 for 35%. Corpus Christi 6 of 14 for just under 43%. Emma Young with a couple of threes to lead the Islanders with 6 points. Northwestern is out rebounding Corpus 10-8. Northwestern has the ball to start the second quarter. We'll update you on other Southland Conference action in just a second. Janae Wheeler to the right side for Bell. Gabby steps out behind the arc with 12 to shoot. Bell guarded by LaDerica Paul, who's in the ball game. Out to Wheeler to the near side for Barnes with 7 to shoot. Barnes cross court to Jasmine Johnson. Shot clock is running down. Johnson strong to the hole, missed the shot. Rebound taken down by Matthews for Corpus. Here come the Islanders quickly into the front court. On the left side, that is LaDerica Paul with the basketball. She's a 5'8" junior transfer from Dallas, Texas, and the University of Missouri, Kansas City. And the Islanders turn it over for the 4th time this afternoon. And Janae Wheeler's long ball is short. Jasmine Johnson has the rebound for Northwestern. Here's Bell working to the right side to Johnson. Johnson going to lob it down low for Barnes. She goes into the paint in traffic and scores. Barnes to the rack with authority. She has 5. It's 19-13 Islanders, 8:50 to go in the first half. They're already at the half in Thibodaux. Nichols trailing Stephen F. Austin 43-31. And underway down in Lake Charles, Abilene Christian leads McNeese 7-4. Elsewhere around the conference tonight, Sam Houston is up in Conway for Central Arkansas, and New Orleans is down in Beaumont to take on Lamar. Shot clock is at 5. Baseline shot is on the way and no good by Henry. And here comes Johnson the other way for Northwestern. Here's Jasmine into the front court, hands it off to Bell. Bell to Barnes. Barnes looking right, looking left, now passing left for Wheeler. Janae needs to get something going. Steps back between the circles. Wheeler to the left side for Johnson. Jasmine cut off at the baseline, guarded tightly by Young. Back out to Bell. Shot clock is at 8. Gabby dribbling with the right hand. Gabby goes around a screen set by Victoria Miller. Janae Wheeler going to have to hurry to beat the shot clock. She'll pass it to Bell, who gets off the 3 ball, and that misses the rim, and that'll be a shot clock violation. Not the best of possessions for Northwestern State, and that brings Jordan Dupuis out of his seat. Back into the ball game for the Islanders, Delacia Booth, as Emma Young will come out.
You're over here.
That's Bell and Wheeler trapping in the backcourt on Robinson. Robinson, a pass to midcourt. Here's another pass to Paul. Paul passes to the left wing, and now a touch pass down low, and a 5-foot on the baseline is missed by Matthews. Barnes, and Matthews going to fight for the rebound, and a tie ball is called, and the arrow is pointing, or did they call a foul? They called it a tie ball, and the arrow is pointing towards, I thought the arrow was pointing towards Northwestern, but it's going to be the Islanders basketball. Here's the inbounds to Matthews. Matthews will give it up to Henry. Henry standing at the top of the key. Passes to the right side. That's Paul with the basketball. Out to the point for Robinson. Robinson going to pass it to the right wing, and the pass is picked off by Jasmine Johnson. Johnson's lead pass for Bell is knocked out of bounds, and the Lady Demons will keep the possession with almost a full shot clock, 27 seconds. Substitution for Corpus Christi as Brittany Bomaloo will come back into the ball game. Laderica Paul will come out. Bell looking to inbound it. Gabby having trouble and throws it right into the hands of Creana Henry. A Northwestern turnover. And the Islanders play quickly into the front court. This is Booth with the basketball, cut off the left baseline. Now we'll bring it back outside. It's Robinson dribbling at the point. Robinson back to the left wing now. That's Booth with the basketball. Booth dribbling with the right hand. She draws the double team, passes to the free throw line. Oh, beautiful passing, and the shot falls for Robinson. The Islanders made a couple of extra passes, and it paid off. Lala Robinson has 5, 21-13 Corpus, 6:45 to go in the first half. Here's Bell to the right side for Johnson. Leah Barnes comes out between the circles. Barnes, one dribble, hands it off to Bell. Gabby weaves her way through traffic. The runner will fall. Nicely done, Gabby Bell with her first points of the evening. 21-15, Northwestern down 6, 6:26 to go before halftime. Here's Booth into the front court for Bomaloo. Bomaloo cut off the baseline, and a nice pass into the paint for Creana Henry. Henry is off to the best start of her career as she leads the Islanders bench players with 6 points and 4 rebounds a ball game. 23-15 Islanders as we approach the 6-minute mark left in the first half. Johnson dribbling between the circles to the right side for Victoria Miller. Miller looking down low, nothing there. She needs somebody to come out. Nobody's going to help her. Victoria goes to the free throw line in all kinds of trouble, turns and forces a shot up that misses the rim, and here come the Islanders the other way. Booth dribbling with the right hand into the front court. Victoria Miller got absolutely no help that time. Here's Robinson dribbling at the point, guarded by Wheeler. Bomaloo has it on the right side behind the three-point line. Bomaloo dribbling with the left hand, throws it into the paint, and now there's the extra pass. Jasmine Johnson got into the passing lane and knocked it away, but knocked it right into the hands of Delacia Booth, and Jordan Dupuis is not a happy camper at all, and he has called a timeout. 5:23 to go in the first half. Your score: Texas A&M Corpus Christi 25, Northwestern 15. We're back in 1 minute on the Demon Sports Network.
This Saturday, January 6th, for the first conference doubleheader of the season, beginning at now 12:30. p.m., 12:30. Fans will have chances to win up to $100 in gift cards and new Demon gear. Call 357-4268 or visit nsudemons.com to get your tickets today.
Jason is a friend. Yeah, I know he's been a good friend of mine. But lately something's changed. It ain't hard to define. Jesse's got himself a girl and I wanna make her mine. And she's watching him with those eyes. And she's loving with that body. I just know it. And he's holding her in his arms late at night. You know I wish that I had Jesse's girl.
We'd like to thank the following State Farm agents for their support of Lady Demons basketball broadcast this year: Buddy Wood, Jim Pledger, Glenn Talbert, Mike Murphy, Linda Luck, Tommy Chester, Trey Murray, Mickey Walker, and Julie Henderson. Tony Tagliamore back at Prather Coliseum, and during that timeout, Jordan Dupuis basically stayed away from the bench and let his players simmer on the fact that they are down by 10. The Islanders have 11 points off of 7 Northwestern turnovers. The Islanders come in shooting just 39% per ball game. They are shooting 47% here tonight. Here's Jocelyn Scott, who goes into the paint, makes a nice pass on the right baseline, and the shot by Lacey Savage hits the bottom of the backboard. And here come the Islanders the other way. And a strong move to the hoop, and a high arcing shot is no good by Lala Robinson, but Corpus got the rebound. It is a 10-point Corpus lead with 4:43 to go in the first half. Both of these teams looking for their first conference win of the year. Here's Emma Young, who drives and scores with the left hand. Nobody got in front of Emma Young. Young has 8. It is a 12-point Islander lead. 4:28 to go before halftime. Here's Jocelyn Scott on the right wing. Scott going to dribble to the top of the key. Now back out between the circles to the right side for Jada Freeman, who's in the ball game. Freeman throws it in traffic to Bell. Bell tried to kick it back outside to Savage. Ball was not back into Gabby's hands. Here's Savage down on the low blocks, and Lacey Savage traveled with the basketball. Turnover number 8 for Northwestern State. The Islanders trying to snap a 2-game losing streak. They had won 5 of 6 before losing to Central Arkansas and Lamar. Boy, that Lamar ball game last Saturday, the Islanders were trounced on their home floor by 39. Lamar, the preseason pick to win the Southland Conference. Here's Booth on the left wing. Booth comes cross court. Here's a 3-ball from Bomaloo, and it rimmed out, and Freeman has the rebound for Northwestern. Freeman almost had it taken away in the backcourt. Jada pushing it into the front court, dribbling with the right hand. Freeman barking out signals. Here's Libba Gillum outside of the arc on the left side. She'll hand it off to Scott. Here's Jocelyn dribbling with the right hand. Scott with plenty of time on the shot clock. Bell with a hand in the face from Booth. Here is Savage on the right wing. 9 to shoot. Jocelyn Scott between these circles. Beautiful bounce pass down, or rather bullet pass down low for Freeman, who missed it underneath. And here comes Corpus the other way. Northwestern State just 7 of 21. Bomaloo's 3 rolls off the iron. An offensive rebound. The follow is good, and an and one for Delacia Booth. Jada Freeman called for her first foul of the ball game. That is just the first foul of the quarter on Northwestern, but it will send Delacia Booth to the free throw line for the first time tonight. She is the 5'9" sophomore from San Antonio, Texas, and Cole High School. Gabby Bell comes out of the ball game. Nautica Grant will check back in. Booth is the best free throw shooter on the Islanders squad at 81%. And she makes her free throw. She has 5 points tonight. The Islanders have doubled up the Lady Demons. It is 30-15 at the 3-minute mark of the first half, and Northwestern has turned it over again. My goodness. Here's Emma Young, and whistle is blown, and a foul has been called on Nautica Grant. This one is getting away from Northwestern early. Second foul on Grant, second team foul. Savage comes out of the ball game. Leah Barnes will come in.
New people who had 0.
Jasmine Johnson will come back in for Northwestern. Now Grant will come out. And Bamalou will inbound it to the left of her own goal. Brittany Bamalou looking and looking. A bounce pass for Young. Young will dump it back outside. And the Islanders will set up their offense. Bamalou going to take a quick three. That is off the back of the iron. Another offensive rebound. This one by Booth. Holy cow. The Islanders starting to dominate Northwestern on the offensive glass. Here's a pass to the left baseline for Jolivet to Young, and Young traveled with the basketball. 6th turnover of the ball game for the Islanders, who come in averaging 18 turnovers a ball game, tied for 6th best in the Southland Conference. 2:20 to go before halftime, 30-15, the Lady Demons trail. Jada Freeman has the ball stripped away, another Northwestern turnover. It is Bamalou who will go all the way and lay it in.
Good job, Brittany. Overplay.
Bamalou with her first field goal of the night.
Overplay, Emma.
32-15. The Islanders lead it. Bamalou has already taken 9 shots, 7 from behind the arc. She has made just 1 of them. As Jasmine Johnson is knocked down to the floor, she has been fouled by Bamalou. That'll be the first foul on Bamalou. That is just the first team foul of the quarter on the Islanders. We've got 1:55 to go in the quarter. So Jasmine Johnson at the free throw line, a 57% free throw shooter. First one is on the way, and it's good. She'll have another one coming. Gabby Bell will come back in for Northwestern. Jada Freeman will come out. Also for the Islanders, Day Evans will come into the ball game. Lala Robinson will stay in. Bamalou will come out. Jasmine spins the ball in her left palm. Free throw is on the way, and it's good. So Jasmine makes both of her free throws. 32-17 Corpus, 1:55 to go in the first half. Here's the inbounds for Day Evans. Evans quickly into the front court for Robinson. Robinson's going to drive and dish at the last minute. Shot is no good. Gillum has the rebound for Northwestern. Ahead to Bell. Here's Gabby running up the right sideline. Bell stopping short of the arc. Motions for somebody to come out. Nobody's coming out. And now finally Leah Barnes does. Barnes dribbles with the left hand one time, tried to hand it off to Johnson, and the ball is stolen away by Emma Young. Another Lady Demon turnover. Bodies collide, bodies on the floor, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Jasmine Johnson. That is the 11th turnover of the night on Northwestern. First foul on Jasmine. And the Lady Demons are 4th in the conference. They only turn it over 19.5 times a ball game. They already have turned it over 11 times. Still with 1:25 to go in the first half. Don't forget now, they are underway down in Corpus Christi, Texas. The Northwestern Demons looking for their first Southland Conference win against the Islanders. You can hear that ball game in our sister station, 100.7 KZBL. Patrick Netherton, Doug Ireland on the South Texas coast to bring you the call. As Emma Young sinks her first free throw, she'll have another one coming. Jolivet has come out of the ball game for the Islanders, and Tiara Matthews has come back in. Emma Young sinks both of her 3 free throws. She's in double figures with 10, 34-17 Corpus, 1:20 to go in the first half. Bell into the front court for Northwestern, dribbling with the right hand, working on the left side. A bounce pass to Gillum, who comes out high. She throws it on the high block for Barnes, who lowers the shoulder, scores, and one! As they'll call a blocking foul on Emma Young. Second foul on Young. Barnes will go to the free throw line to try to seal the deal on the three-point play. Substitution for the Islanders as Young will come out and Kriana Henry will come in. Barnes looking for her 8th point of the ball game. Leah's season high is 9, or rather is 12. Free throw on the way, and that one is good. 8 in the ball game for Barnes. It is a 14-point deficit for Northwestern as we approach the 1-minute mark left in the first half. Here's Lala Robinson into the front court to Day Evans. Evans handed on the right wing, gets it back outside to Robinson. Robinson plays between the circles, holds up one finger. Let's see what that play is. To the right side for Evans. Day guarded by Bell. Day goes into the paint, kicks it back outside. Here's Booth with the basketball. Booth will give it up to Robinson, 7 seconds to shoot. Now, here's a drive, and a 10-footer is on the way and rolls off the iron, missed by Henry, and here comes Northwestern the other way. Into the front court for Jocelyn Scott. 33 seconds left to go in the half. Here's Scott, cross court for Bell. Bell dribbling with the right hand, looks at the shot clock, 17 seconds left. Bell fakes right, goes left, finds Jocelyn Scott in front of the Islander bench. Scott goes inside, can't get the shot to fall, but she has been fouled. And Jocelyn Scott will be at the free throw line as Lala Robinson picks up her second foul of the ball game.
Her second, team third.
That is the third team foul on the Islanders. And Jocelyn Scott steps to the free throw line looking for her first points tonight. The 5'11 sophomore from McKinney, Texas, and McKinney North High School. Free throw is on the way, and it rattles out. And Jocelyn will have another one coming. Northwestern is a 65% free throw shooting team. That is 9th in the conference. Second free throw is good. 34-21 Islanders, 19 seconds left to go in the half. Here's a pass to the midcourt line for Bomaloo. 13 seconds left. Bomaloo to Evans. Evans pushed out near midcourt with 9 seconds left in the half. Evans working on the left wing. Evans dribbles around a screen. 3, 2, 1. A three ball on the way. It is off the front of the iron, missed by Booth, and that is the end of the first half. Well, even though the Lady Demons are down by 13, it could have been worse.
All right, Demon fans, it's time for...
And both teams will head to the locker room, the Lady Demons with some work to do in the final 20 minutes. That is the end of the first half with your score, Texas A&M Corpus Christi 34, Northwestern State 21. Same five who started the ball game will start the second half for Northwestern. Libba Gillum, Gabby Bell, Tia Youngblood, Nautica Grant, and Jocelyn Scott. The good news is the Lady Demons will have the ball to start the third quarter. And here's the inbounds to Bell. Here's Gabby dribbling with the right hand, going left to right, Northwestern is here in the second half. Jocelyn Scott passes to the top of the key for Youngblood. Youngblood one dribble, gets it away to Grant. Nautica bobbled it but got it back. Grant to Scott. Scott to the right side for Gillum. Gillum outside of the three-point line, 12 on the shot clock. Gillum dribbles back near the top of the key. Youngblood has it. She goes into the paint, puts up the shot, and it falls. Tia Youngblood scores with the right hand. Her first points of the ball game. 34-23, Lady Demons down 11, 9:25 to go in the third quarter. The Islanders have been a very good second half ball club, which does not bode well for Northwestern. That does, though, as the Islanders have thrown it away. The pass for Bomaloo was a little too high. And the Lady Demons have a chance to score the first 4 or perhaps first 5 points of the third quarter. 6 turnovers now for the Islanders. Here's Bell into the front court. Gabby dribbling between the circles. A bounce pass to the right side for Youngblood. She's outside of the arc. Tia trying to work it inside to Scott. Nothing doing, so back outside to Gillum. Libba hands it off to Bell, and she lost it. Oh, my goodness. An easy-looking handoff to Gabby Bell, and she just never secured the basketball. That's turnover number 12 for Northwestern. 34-23, Islanders on top. 8:55 to go in the third quarter. Here's Day Evans into the front court for Emma Young. Young is the game's leading scorer with 10. Young back out to Evans, guarded up nicely by Bell. Here's Day dribbling with the right hand. Royce Chadwick not happy about something to the left of me. Here's a pass to the near side for Booth. Shot clock is at 8. Cross court to Bomaloo. Bomaloo comes back, cross court. Here is a drive by Booth with the right hand, and it will not fall. Ball is tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Yolovette, who was unsuccessful in saving it from going out of bounds. And it'll be Northwestern's basketball. Here's Bell, right-hand dribble into the front court for Jocelyn Scott. Scott on the left wing. Scott puts the ball on the floor, spins, shoots with the right hand, and scores! And the Lady Demons have come out strong here to start the third quarter. Scott has 3, 34-25. The lead is down to single digits for the Islanders. as we approach the 8-minute mark left in the third quarter. Here's Bamalu to the left side for Young. Young dribbling outside of the arc. Back to Evans at the point to the right side for Bamalu. The Islanders still looking for their first points of the second half. Shot clock is at 5. Evans puts the ball to the floor, shoots the fall away from 10, rolls off the iron. Scott has the rebound for Northwestern. Let's see if the Lady Demons can keep a good thing going. Here's Bell into the front court. Gabby going to go all the way to the rack. Shot is no good. Rebound is fought for, and the Islanders come away with it. Day Evans with the weak side board. Here's Evans into the front court. Day dribbling with the right hand, calling out the play with the left hand. Day to Young. Ball was tipped by Youngblood. Young got it back. Here's Evans working to the left side this time, now with 10 to shoot. Double teamed. Here's Emma Young. Goes into the paint, spins, and shot is blocked out of bounds by Libba Gillum. Nicely done by Gillum. Careful not to commit the foul. Just 5 seconds on the shot clock for the Islanders. Bamalu will inbound it underneath her own goal. Bamalu shaking her head. Now she gets it inbounds, and it's going to go back out of bounds. Last touch by the Islanders. Well, Youngblood got a hand on it for Northwestern and knocked it back off Bamalu. The Lady Demons are on a 4-0 run here to start the third quarter. Here's Bell, who stopped short of the free throw line, passes to Gillum, back out to Gabby. Gabby dribbling with the right hand between the circles, 10 on the shot clock. Gabby going to go in traffic. Layup is good. Gabby Bell looking to score. She has 4. 34-27, Lady Demons within 7 after trailing by as many as 17 in the first half. They were down by 13 at intermission. Here's Corpus in the front court, and now we've got a whistle and a foul has been called on Northwestern. And Gabby Bell has picked up her first personal of the ball game. That's the first foul of the quarter on Northwestern. And so DeLacia Booth will inbound it across the way. A fresh shot clock for the Islanders, 6:23 to go in the third quarter. Here's a cross-court pass for Young. Young shoots over Gillum and misses, but that time Libba is called for the foul. Gillum got a piece of the arm, and that'll put Emma Young at the free throw line. Gillum's first foul of the ball game. That is the second team foul of the quarter. Emma Young is 2 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. She has 10 points in the ball game. Young, a 5'10 sophomore from Nicholsville, Kentucky. Free throw on the way and good. She'll have another one coming. Emma Young is a 75% free throw shooter. She had a big game earlier this year against Rice. 17 points, 9 rebounds, and 5 steals. Young, 4 of 4 from the line tonight, 36-27. The Islander lead is 9. 6:13 to go in the third quarter. Here's a trap in the backcourt, and the Lady Demons handle it into the front court for Bell. Here's Bell to Gillum. Gillum gonna shoot a left wing 3, and it's off the iron, and Bamalu comes down with the rebound for the Islanders. Bamalu throws it into the hands of Youngblood. Northwestern forces the turnover. Jocelyn Scott lays it in off the beautiful look from Tia Youngblood. Jocelyn Scott has 4 here in the third quarter. The Lady Demons within 7. 5:43 left to play in the third quarter. Into the front court, it's Day Evans. Evans, a bounce pass to Bamalu. Guarded aggressively by Grant. Dribbles past Grant. 18-footer is good. Nicely done by Brittany Bamalu. She has 5. 38-29 Islanders. Jocelyn Scott in front of the Northwestern bench. Her pass is tipped out of bounds by Bamalu. And the Lady Demons will keep the basketball with 22 seconds on the shot clock. The Lady Demons have outscored the Islanders 8-4 here in the third quarter. Youngblood has it in front of the Northwestern bench. Tia now going to dribble and go inside the paint. The runner with the left hand will not fall. Young has the rebound for Corpus Christi. Ahead to Day Evans running up the right sideline. Day stops at the three-point line. Now we'll bring it back out between the circles. Day Evans making her 5th straight start for the Islanders. In 2 of those 5 starts, she logged a career-high 34 minutes a ball game. 7 to shoot for Evans. Evans gonna stop and pass to the right side for Bomaloo. Shot clock is running down. The Islanders get it off in time, but it is an air ball to Lacia Booth, and that is a shot clock violation on Corpus Christi. And we have an officials timeout. 4:39 to go in the third quarter, and your score, Texas A&M Corpus Christi 38, Northwestern State 29. And we're back in 1 minute. You're listening to Northwestern Lady Demons basketball on the Demons Sports Network.
Back to Sam starting at 1 p.m. on January 27th.
We'd like to thank the following for their support of Lady Demons basketball broadcast this year. The Walk-Ons Independence Bowl, Chevyland, A-Bears Town and Country, Manpower, Mike and Kenny Nuts, Salter Bus Lines, and Kilpatrick Life. Tony Tagliavore back with you. 4:39 to go in the third quarter, and the Lady Demons shooting the ball well here in the third quarter, 4 of 7 from the field. They've cut the Islander lead that was 17 in the first half down to 9, 38-29, and Northwestern has the ball out of the timeout. Nautica Grant, get in there. No, her right-handed shot rolls out, but she was fouled, and Grant will go to the free throw line. Day Evans picks up her first foul of the ball game. That is just the first team foul of the quarter on Corpus, and Nautica Grant is at the free throw line for the first time tonight. Nautica looking for her first points of the night, and her first free throw is good. She'll have another one coming. Nautica Grant coming off the career-high 27-point performance Saturday afternoon at McNeese. That included 5 threes. Second free throw is also good. 38-31, Lady Demons down 7, 4:28 to go in the third quarter. An update from Corpus Christi, the Northwestern Demons leading the Islanders 21-18, 7:53 to go in the first half. You can keep up with that game on our sister station, 100.7 KZBL. Here's Brittany Bomaloo out to Emma Young. Young, a bounce pass to Day Evans. Evans dribbles around the three-point line. Ball was tipped by Bell. Evans got it back, 7 seconds to shoot. Day, a bounce pass to the right side. Shot clock is at 2, shot clock is at 1, and Yolovette gets it off just in time. It's no good. Here comes Bell the other way for Northwestern. The Lady Demons want to run. Bell to Grant, eyes it, skies it, and buys the 3. Nautica Grant with her 19th 3 of the year. That cuts the Islander lead to 4 with 3:38 to go in the third quarter. Here's Bomaloo. Dribbles around a screen set by Young. Now the give is to Young. Young dribbling with the left hand. Bell goes for the steal, comes up empty. Evans has it, guarded aggressively by Youngblood. Now Teal will back off, and Bell takes over. Shot clock is at 8. The Lady Demons doing a great job of forcing the Islanders deep into the shot clock, and they threw the ball away, and Jocelyn Scott came up with the steal. The Lady Demons defense has rattled the Islanders as we approach the 3-minute mark left in the third quarter. Here's Gillum, one dribble, hands it off to Grant. Grant at the 3-minute mark. The Lady Demons trailing by 4 here in the third quarter. Scott hands it off to Bell. Now Gabby will dribble back outside and reset the offense. 10 on the shot clock. Bell stops at the right elbow. Grant is open. Step back 3. They're going to wave it off, and she did travel with the basketball. I had the worst eyes in the arena, and I saw that. So a momentary break in the momentum for Northwestern after the travel. And it'll be Islanders basketball. The Lady Demons trying to avoid their first 0-3 Southland Conference start since the 2011-2012 season. They were down by 17 in the first half. They are within 4. Here's Booth with the basketball. Booth in the front court. Passes to the right side for Evans, guarded by Bell. Bamalou comes out to take it with 9 on the shot clock. Bamalou, a pass to the free throw line for Henry. Henry steps back. The left elbow shot is well short, and we've got a whistle underneath. And a foul has been called on Libba Gillum. And that'll be number 2 on Libba. Third team foul of the quarter. And so Bamalou will inbound it underneath her own goal to our left. Brittany Bamalou, a bounce pass to Evans. Evans comes up top for Booth. Booth holding the ball high above her head. One dribble, and now Day Evans comes out to take it. Evans working between the circles, guarded aggressively by Grant. Here's Day dribbling with the right hand to the right wing for Bamalou with 14 to shoot. Bamalou dribbles to the top of the key now. Grant comes out to get her. Here is Henry with the basketball, passes to the top of the key. Matthews with a shot that's no good, and Gillum has the rebound for Northwestern. 1:50 to go in the third quarter. 38-34, Northwestern down 4. Gillum outside of the arc to the right side for Scott. Scott dribbling with the left hand. Jocelyn comes to the right side for Grant. A 3-ball, got it! Nautica Grant with her second 3 of the quarter. She has 8 in the third quarter. 38-37, the Lady Demons have clawed their way back to within 1. 1:25 to go in the quarter. Here's Booth with the basketball. Booth cut off at the left baseline by Youngblood. Oh, what defense the Lady Demons are playing. Ball knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it was last touched by Northwestern, and Royce Chadwick wants a 30-second timeout. 1:18 to go in the third quarter. Your score, Texas A&M Corpus Christi 38, Northwestern State 37. We are back in 30 seconds. 30 seconds on the Demon Sports Network.
For up-to-date promotions and connecting with other Demon fans, like us on Facebook at facebook.com/ForcumDemons and follow at NSU Demons on Twitter. You can also follow us on Instagram at NSU Demons and Snapchat at Demons NSU. And fans, for all of your NSU Demon gear needs, shop at the official online store of NSU Athletics at NSUDemonGear.com. Proceeds from NSUDemonGear.com help support Demon Athletics.
We will rock you. We will rock you. Buddy, you're a young man, hard man, shouting in the street. Gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face.
The trail by just 1, 38-37. By the way, things have tightened up quite a bit down in Thibodaux as Stephen F. Austin now leads Nichols by just 5, 68-63, 4:54 to go in that one. Stephen F. Austin will be here at Prather Coliseum 12:30 Saturday afternoon. Still nobody in double figures for Northwestern. 3 players with 8 apiece in Gillum, Grant, and Barnes. The game's leading scorer continues to be Emma Young, who has 12. The Lady Demons have made 6 of their 9 shots here in the third quarter. Meanwhile, Corpus Christi is just 1 of 7. The Lady Demons have really tightened up things defensively. They're playing much more aggressive, and frankly, the Lady Demons in particular, Gabby Bell, Nautica Grant, Jocelyn Scott on the offensive end looking to score the basketball. It's Islanders ball out of the timeout. This is Booth looking to inbound it right in front of her bench, and she just does get it in bounds. And she gets it right back, goes to the rack, misses the shot, ball goes out of bounds, and DeLacia Booth lost her right shoe. Ball was last touched by Northwestern. It'll be the Islanders basketball. Right after Booth ties her shoe. And now our official timekeeper is asking if he should reset the shot clock. Chandra Twine clearing things up that there is no reset on the shot clock. So here's Bamalou to inbound it. 10 on the shot clock for the Islanders. Bamalou in all kinds of trouble. Gets it inbounds to Henry. Henry shoots from 5 and misses. And Grant has the rebound for Northwestern. The Lady Demons can take the lead this trip down. Here's Grant into the front court for Bell. Gabby dribbling to the left side. Hands it off to Scott. Here's Jocelyn dribbling with the right hand. Scott guarded by Booth. A pass to the right side for Grant, who's had the hot hand, and she has been fouled. by Lala Robinson. That is number 3 on Robinson. That is the 3rd team foul of the quarter on the Islanders. A correction, 2nd team foul on the Islanders. So here's Scott to inbound it to the left of the Northwestern bench. Jocelyn high above her head looking, and now we've got a whistle away from the ball. And a foul has been called, I think, on Tiara Matthews, and it has. That is the first on Matthews, and that is the 3rd team foul of the quarter. So now Bell will inbound it to the left of her own goal. Slap of the basketball. Gabby looking and looking. A bounce pass to Youngblood. She's wide open. 14-footer is no good. And the Islanders have the rebound. Henry pulls it down for Corpus. 45 seconds left to go in the quarter. 38-37 Islanders lead. Here's Bomaloo. A pass to the free throw line, and now, oh, the Lady Demons got caught napping that time. Matthews wide open underneath. 40-37 Islanders. About a 2-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Jocelyn Scott on the right wing. Dribbles between the circles now to the right side for Grant. She drives. The runner with the left hand is no good, but she is sent to the hardwood, and she will go to the free throw line. Delacia Booth picks up her 2nd foul of the evening. So a couple of made free throws here would pull the Lady Demons back within 1. Nautica Grant has 8 points tonight, all of them coming here in the 3rd quarter. First free throw is good. She'll have another one coming. Nautica Grant is a 94% free throw shooter. She has missed just once in now 21 attempts this year. There you go. 4-4 from the line tonight for Grant to pull the Lady Demons back within 1, 40-39. Shot clock is off, 16.5 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's the inbounds, and Lala Robinson will let the ball roll a while and now pick it up. Robinson into the front court with 11 left in the quarter. Robinson works to the right side. Now going to throw it down low, and the pass is picked off by Youngblood. 5, 4, Bell streaking the other way, scores, and she is fouled. And Royce Chadwick throws off the suit coat. Oh my! The Lady Demons have the lead at 41-40. 2.2 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. For Robinson, that is her 4th foul of the ball game. She'll have to come out. Day Evans will come back in. And Gabby Bell will shoot her first free throws of the ball game. Free throw is on the way, and she closes out the 3-point play. 42-40, here's the inbounds, and the Islanders will get it off from in the backcourt. It is well short, and a well-played 3rd quarter of basketball by Northwestern State. And look at the body language the Lady Demons are showing, a lot different than they showed at the end of the 1st half. 3 quarters down, 1 quarter left to play in Natchitoches. Your score, Northwestern State 42, Texas A&M Corpus Christi 40, and we're back in 1 minute on the Demons Sports Network.
318-357-4268. We're ordering online at NSUDemons.com.
Yeah, 'cause it goes on and on and on, and it goes on and on and on, yeah. Throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying, ayo, gotta let go. I wanna celebrate and live my life, saying, ayo, baby, let's go. 'Cause we gon' rock this club, we gon' go all night, we gon' light it up like it's dynamite. 'Cause I told you once, now I told you twice, we gon' light it up like it's dynamite. I came to move, 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 move. Get out the way of me and my crew. I'm in the club, so I'm gonna do. Just what you're to do. Yeah, 'cause it goes on and on and on, and it goes on and on and on.
See him on the campus of Northwestern State University in Natchitoches, Louisiana. Holly Jenkins is our producer. Back the ball to Resumus Communication Studio as we get ready to start the 4th and final quarter. And what a 3rd quarter it was for Northwestern State. The Lady Demons outscoring Texas A&M Corpus Christi 21-6. Thus, the Lady Demons have a 2-point lead after trailing by as many as 17 in the first half. They were down 14 at the half. Nautica Grant is the first Lady Demon in double figures. She has 10. So here are the Islanders with the ball to start the fourth and final quarter, going right to left. Emma Young, a bounce pass out to the arc for Bomaloo. Bomaloo to the near side for Henry. Henry's pass is tipped, and it's going to end up being a foul. That's a tough luck foul on Northwestern. Jocelyn Scott, her arms were in the wrong place at the wrong time. That's her first foul of the ball game. And so Bomaloo will inbound it underneath her own goal. Bomaloo looking and looking, and now goes to the far side for Young. Young passes to Henry. Henry comes to the near side for Bomaloo. Bomaloo going to take a contested three, and that missed everything. And Emma Young goes down hard out of bounds, and it'll be Northwestern's basketball. Well, Bomaloo had a hand in the face from Tia Youngblood. And Bomaloo, who is a good three-point shooter, missed everything. So here's Northwestern with a chance to build on their 2-point lead. Here's Bell into the front court for Youngblood. Youngblood to the right side for Grant. Is Nautica feeling it? Step back three. Got it! Nothing but the bottom of the net for Nautica Grant. Her third three of the ball game. It's a 5-point Northwestern lead as we approach the 9-minute mark left in this one. Oh, what a comeback by the Lady Demons. Here's Emma Young at the free throw line. Draws the double team. Throws it to Bomaloo. Almost threw it away. Emma Young has been quiet after scoring 10 in the first half. Scoreless here in the second half. Day-Day Evans, a right wing three, is no good. Players fighting for the rebound, and they're going to call a foul on Jocelyn Scott. That's Jocelyn's second foul of the ball game. Substitution for the Islanders, Emma Young will come out, and Delacia Booth will come in. Bomaloo inbounding it to the left of her own goal. Bomaloo, the inbounds to the far side for Booth, who comes back up top for Evans. Evans to the left side for Bomaloo. Bomaloo works her way through traffic. Now she draws the double team. She's caught in no man's land, and she loses it out of bounds. And Northwestern has forced a Corpus Christi turnover. The Islanders have now turned it over 13 times here tonight. And Northwestern, which had turned it over 11 times in the first half, is doing a much better job of taking care of the basketball. Libba Gillum's baseline shot from 15 is no good. Here comes Day-Day Evans quickly into the front court. She wants to go coast to coast. Missed the layup. The follow is good by Booth. And quickly, here's Gabby Bell into the front court. Holy cow, Bell is flying. Score it! And one! Oh, my! Gabby Bell turned on the afterburners. She's making like Delta Airlines flying coast to coast. And Gabby Bell will head to the free throw line for the and one. What a different ball club the Lady Demons are here in the second half than they were in the first half. Bell at the free throw line, looking for her 8th second half point of the ball game. A made free throw here would put her in double figures, and she has 10 in the ball game. 48 now. 48-42 Northwestern. 8:10 to go in the ball game. Here's Evans on the right wing. Evans to the right elbow. Shot is on the way and no good by Booth. Players fighting for the rebound. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Northwestern. The Lady Demon crowd behind me not happy with that call. Emma Young is going to come back into the ball game for the Islanders. Kriana Henry will come out. Emma Young had 10 points in the first half. She has just 2 here in the second half, both of those points coming from the free throw line. Here's Day-Day Evans, guarded by Grant. Evans to the near side for Bomaloo. She's going to launch a three, and that's good. You don't want Brittany Bomaloo to get hot from behind the arc. That is just her first 3 of the ball game. 48-45 Northwestern leads. Boy, the pace is quickened. Here's Grant to Jocelyn Scott. Left wing 3 rolls off the iron. Youngblood trying to keep it alive. And she does. She throws it off the foot of Delacia Booth. Heads up play by Tia Youngblood. 7:31 to go in the ball game. 48-45 Northwestern. Lady Demons trying to avoid an 0-3 conference start. Here's the inbounds to Youngblood. Tia turns and shoots. They're going to wave off the basket. Travel is the call on Youngblood. 14th turnover of the ball game by Northwestern. That's just the third Lady Demons turnover here in the second half. They coughed it up 11 times in the first 20 minutes. Here's Day Evans to Jolivet. Jolivet to Bomaloo, right wing three, barely got to the iron, and the ball will go out of bounds, and it'll be Northwestern's basketball. Brittany Bomaloo is a 34% three-ball shooter. She came in with 33 threes, tied for third most in the conference. She has just one here tonight. The ball went under the stands on the far side. Tia Youngblood had to climb underneath the stairs to retrieve it. And we're ready to get back to action. 48-45 Lady Demons, 7:10 to go in the ball game. Bell into the front court to Grant. Grant dribbling at the left wing to Gillum. Gillum gonna dribble on the left baseline, draws the double team, back out to Scott, to Grant, to the right side for Bell. Bell steps inside the arc, 18-footer is no good. Offensive rebound, and they're gonna wave off the bucket by Scott. An offensive foul will be called on Lima Gillum, and Jordan Dupuis is not happy with that call. Gillum has picked up her third foul of the ball game. That is the third team foul of the quarter. 6:50 to play. Day Evans, right-hand dribble into the front court to Bomaloo. Bomaloo dribbles around a screen set by Young. Bomaloo can't do anything with it. Bomaloo's going to launch a long three. That barely got to the iron. Boy, her shots are short tonight, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll be Northwestern's basketball. With 6:35 to go in the ball game. Royce Chadwick right in front of me, barking instructions to his team. Chadwick in his 6th year as the Islanders head coach. His third Southland Conference stop. He coached at Sam Houston earlier in his career, and then at Stephen F. Austin. Here's Bell with 14 to shoot. Gabby dribbling with the right hand, works to the right side this time. Grant open for the three, but not for long. A bounce pass inside the paint for Youngblood. Shoots with the right hand and misses, but she will go to the free throw line. Yuri Jolivet called for her first foul of the ball game. That is the second team foul of the quarter on the Islanders. And Tia Youngblood is at the free throw line for the first time tonight. She is the 5'10 senior from DeRidder, Louisiana, and DeRidder High School, just a 37% free throw shooter. First one is too hard. Off the back of the iron, she'll have another one coming. Tiara Matthews will come into the ball game for Corpus. Yuri Jolivet will come out. Last year, Youngblood was a 70% free throw shooter. Struggling at the line this year, and she missed both of them. Rebound taken down by Young for Corpus. 48-45, Northwestern by 3 as we approach the 6-minute mark left in this one. A pivotal game for the Lady Demons, trying to pick up their first conference win of the year. Ball is knocked out of bounds by Youngblood. By the way, an update from Corpus Christi, Texas. They've gone to the half, and the Demons are tied with the Islanders at 30. As the Northwestern Demons play for their first Southland Conference win of the year after getting off to an 0-2 start. 13 on the shot clock. Here's Booth with the basketball in the front court. Guarded tightly by Youngblood. 7 to shoot. Back outside to Day Evans. 4 to shoot. Evans working on Bell. Shot clock winding down. An off-balance shot is nowhere near good, but Gabby Bell is called for the foul. Deep into the shot clock, an off-balance shot, but the Islanders will go to the free throw line. I can read Jordan Dupuis' lips and hear him, and he is all the way down at the far end of the Northwestern bench saying you've got to be smarter than that. Absolutely. That shot, no way was that shot going to come close to going in. 1 second left on the shot clock, and Bell puts the Islanders at the free throw line, and now our officials have come over to look at the monitor. And it will indeed be 2 shots. I guess in the mind of Eric Baker, he wasn't quite sure if the foul was on a shot attempt or whether The player was falling down. So Day Evans at the free throw line for the first time tonight. She is only a 50% free throw shooter on the year. First one is on the way, and she clunked it off the back of the iron. Evans 12 of 25 from the stripe this year. Trying to cut into this 3-point Northwestern lead. Deep knee bend. Free throw is on the way. She missed both of them. And, oh, she got her own rebound. Holy cow. And Jordan Dupuis just turns his back to the action. Holy smokes. You can't let that happen. 5.5 to play. The Islanders with the ball and a fresh shot clock. Here's Bomaloo on the right wing. Gets a pick from Young. Bomaloo passes to Matthews. Matthews, a nice look down low for Booth. Booth working on Gillum and scoring on Gillum. DeLacia Booth pulls the Islanders to within 1. 5:12 to go in the ball game. 48-47 Northwestern. Bell to Gillum, who's out high, gives it up to Scott. Here's Jocelyn dribbling with the right hand. Scott steps back behind the three-point line to Grant. Grant has had the hot hand here in the second half. Nautica looking down low, a step back three. That is right of the iron. 3 blue shirts around the basketball, and Young has the rebound, and Young has been fouled. Did they get Gillum again? Indeed they did, and for Libba, that is her 4th foul of the ball game. And that is the 5th team foul, so the Islanders are in the bonus with 4:51 to go in the ball game, and we have an officials timeout. 48-47, Lady Demons with a 1-point lead, and we're back in 1 minute on the Demon Sports Network.
My brother, we came to get from, won't stop. We keep on coming, cause we won't quit. That's why we keep grinding hits.
We drop in everything you pop in. From the yin yang twin begin to make your adrenaline pump right on through your skin and make that crump again. They were playing a beat, but we came on back, cause we wanted to win. We jumped out like a jack in the box and like I had it with a fat dude sack in my side. Tell them how we gonna go. Tell them why they don't want on. Tell them why they better run. Come on.
We'd like to thank the following State Farm agents for their support of Lady Demons basketball broadcast this year. Buddy Wood, Jim Pleasure, Glenn Talbert, Mike Murphy, Linda Luck, Tommy Chester, Trey Murray, Mickey Walker, and Julie Henderson. Tony Tagliavore back at Prather Coliseum in Natchitoches. 4:51 to go in regulation. The Northwestern Lady Demons lead Texas A&M Corpus Christi 48-47. Nautica Grant has a game-high 13 points. Gabby Bell has a career-high 10 points for Northwestern State. Emma Young's first free throw is good. She'll have another one coming. Young is a perfect 5 of 5 from the free throw line tonight. A made free throw here would give the Islanders the lead, and they've got it. 49-48 Corpus, 4:47 to go. Here's Bell into the front court, works to the right side for Jasmine Johnson, who's in the ball game. Leah Barnes is in as well. Barnes top of the key, hands it off to Bell. Bell trying to go inside, nothing there. Back outside to Johnson, lobs it down low for Barnes, lost the ball but got it back. 10 seconds to shoot. Here's Jasmine, an underhanded toss to Bell with 8 to shoot. Gabby goes in traffic, and they'll call a charging foul on Gabby Bell. Third foul on Bell. And it'll be Islanders basketball. 4:25 to go in the ball game. Here's Day Evans. If you joined us late, Northwestern has rallied from 17 down. Down 14 at intermission. Here's Bomaloo. She's open. 3-ball. Back of the iron miss. Jasmine Johnson tries to chase it and catch it before going out of bounds. And they're going to say it went off of Tia Youngblood. And it'll be Islanders basketball. Lady Demons are fighting for those loose balls. Did not get that one. Here's DeLacia Booth inbounding it across the way. The inbounds to Young. Young gives it right back to Booth as we approach the 4-minute mark. Day Evans at the point. Checks the play from her head coach Royce Chadwick. It's thumbs up, whatever that is. Here's Bomaloo on the right wing. Bomaloo dribbling around Grant. Grant's all over her. You couldn't get a piece of tissue paper between Grant and Bomaloo. Here's Young with the basketball. Youngblood tipped it away. Youngblood with the steal. Youngblood going all the way and lays it in. Oh, she missed it. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. And a foul has been called. Oh, my goodness. Tia Youngblood missed the lay-in. Nautica Grant is called for the foul. A great defensive play by Youngblood, but she could not finish. And remember, the Islanders are in the bonus now, and so they will shoot free throws. Not a particularly good free throw shooting team is Corpus. 66%, just 8th best in the Southland Conference. It'll be Day Evans at the free throw line. Evans only a 50% free throw shooter. She's 0 for 2 tonight. Free throw is on the way. She's 0 for 3. With another free throw coming. 3:43 to go in this one. 49-48. Lady Demons down 1. Evans deep knee bend. Free throw is good. That is her first make in 4 attempts. 50-48. The Lady Demons down 2. 3:38 to go. Bell to the right side for Grant. Grant sizes up her defender. Nautica thinking about it. Now passes to the right side for Barnes. Barnes guarded by Young. Grant cuts to the hole. Kicks it back out. Jocelyn Scott. 3-ball is no good. Make it Jasmine Johnson with the missed 3. And here come the Islanders the other way. Day Evans into the front court. Evans guarded by Bell. 3:15 to go. 50-48. The Lady Demons down 2. Here is Booth, who comes out high. Booth guarded by Barnes. Booth lobs it into the paint. Grant went for the steal and missed. Youngblood blocks the shot out of bounds. Oh, and they're going to say Youngblood got a piece of the arm. Tia Youngblood with an authoritative block, but she also picked up her 3rd foul. And that will put Emma Young at the free throw line, where she is 6 for 6 tonight. Emma Young has 14 points to lead all scorers. Free throw is on the way, and it's good. You don't want Emma Young at the free throw line. Second free throw is also good. Young is 8 of 8 from the stripe. It's a 4-point Islander lead as we touch the 3-minute mark left in this one. Bell into the front court, works to the right side. Pass goes to Jasmine, who's cut off the baseline. Bell, 3-ball, left of the iron, no good. Matthews knocked it out of bounds, and the Lady Demons will get it back. The Lady Demons lost to the Islanders twice last year, once in the regular season and then in the first round of the Southland Conference Tournament. Bell inbounded it. She wanted Johnson. Jasmine wasn't looking, but an Islander tipped it out of bounds. They're going to call a foul on Delacia Booth. And that is the 4th foul on Booth. That is the 3rd team foul. So Bell to inbound it again, looking right. Now in front of her to Nautica Grant. Grant goes in traffic, kicks it out. Tia, left elbow shot, bounces off the back of the iron, and Bomaloo skies high for the rebound. 52-48 Islanders, 2:38 to play. Here's Day Evans into the front court. Evans works to the right side, being chased by Grant. Here's a pass for Booth and a foul from behind on Gabby Bell. And that is number 4 on Bell. And the Islanders will shoot more free throws. The good news is it is not Day Evans. The bad news is it is Delacia Booth, who is an 81% free throw shooter. Free throw is on the way, and she missed it. The 81% free throw shooter missed it. She'll have another one coming. Youngblood's going to come out of the ball game. Gillum will come in. Tia playing very well defensively, but boy, that missed layup, I hope it doesn't come back to haunt her in Northwestern. Second free throw is on the way and good by Booth. It is a 5-point Islander lead with 2:27 to go. Here's Bell into the front court for Northwestern. Bell dribbling with the right hand. Gillum comes out high. Jasmine has it. Jasmine dribbles to the three-point line straight away. Needs some help, hands it off to Bell. Gabby gonna go all the way to the rack. The right-hander falls for Gabby Bell. Bell has 10 in the second half alone, and they're gonna call a foul. They called a foul on Tiara Matthews, and so Bell will go to the line for the and one. Ross Chadwick not happy at all
Come on, Brittany Bomaloo.
with one of his players calling out Brittany Bomaloo. Here's Bell at the free throw line to make it a 2-point ball game, and she does. Gabby 3 of 3 from the stripe, and we have a timeout called. Jordan Dupuis has called the timeout. 2:08 left to go in regulation. Your score, Texas A&M Corpus Christi 53, Northwestern 51. We're back in 1 minute. 1 minute on the Demon Sports Network.
Potion. I tell them I'm straight, trying to keep my mind focused. Came 40 deep, clicked up, crew love. Got them looking at us crazy cause we so turned up. Yeah, homie, I'm turned. I ain't popping, rolling, and I ain't burnt. So tell Mary and Molly, I don't need them to party. Someone woke up in the lobby trying to locate their wallet. While I'm 9 holes in, trying to work on my hobby. And I wish somebody would get me started. Hey, deuces up to Nipsey, K-Dot and Game. I'm out here in the West, don't holla at me, man. My bloodstream clean, nothing running through my veins. It's 116, yeah, I'm still unashamed. I call it network if I'm out here fishing. You know I'm with the clicking, man, we out here trying to kick it. You know that we turn.
Tony Tagliamore back at Prather Coliseum for the final 2 minutes and 8 seconds of regulation. It's a 2-point ball game. Texas A&M Corpus Christi leading Northwestern 53-51. The Lady Demons trailed by as many as 17 in the first half. They were down 14 at the intermission. Here's Day Evans going right to left for the Islanders, being chased by Bell. Evans on the right side. Wants to come back up top for Bomaloo. Bomaloo to Emma Young on the left wing. Young finds Tiara Matthews wide open, laid it up and in. Matthews has 4, 55-51. Corpus leads, 1:45 to go. Too easy a bucket to give up in that situation. Here's Bell, who goes inside, now dribbles back outside. She's working on the left side of the arc. Gillum comes out high. Bell's looking to score. Gabby goes inside, misses a shot, and the Islanders are running the other way. Here's Day Evans with the ball. 1:26 to go in regulation. The Lady Demons down 4. Evans, a quick glance at her head coach, Royce Chadwick. Evans dribbling on Nautica Grant. 1:18 to go. Evans goes to the left side and a bounce pass. That's Booth with the basketball. Booth goes to the baseline, misses the shot, but she will head to the free throw line. The foul is called on Leah Barnes. That is the first on Barnes. And Delacia Booth, who is 2 for 3 from the line tonight, will shoot 2 free throws. Prather Coliseum gets fairly quiet. Booth makes the first one. She'll have another one coming. Delacia Booth, an 81% free throw shooter. She's 100% from the line on those 2 free throws. It is a 6-point Islander lead with 1:10 to go. Here's Bell into the front court. Gabby shades to the right side. Gabby finds an opening. The left-hander is no good, and the Islanders come away with the rebound. Emma Young dribbling through the defense, now passes to the right side, and Northwestern is in trouble. Down by 6 with 51 seconds left. Evans to Young. The Lady Demons need a turnover. They trap Young. Young is in trouble. Ball is knocked loose. Young got it back. And did Royce Chadwick call a timeout? Yes, he did, as Young was in trouble. 42 seconds left in regulation. 57-51 Islanders. Back in 30 seconds on the Demon Sports Network. 42 seconds left to go in regulation. The Islanders inbound it right in front of me, and they get it inbounds to Young. 40 seconds left, 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Young is in all kinds of trouble out near midcourt, and travel is the call. The Lady Demons force the turnover. Northwestern is down 6 with 33 seconds left to go in regulation. Needless to say, the Lady Demons must score on this possession. As Royce Chadwick is going to make a late substitution, Day Evans will come in and Lala Robinson will come out. On the floor for Northwestern, it's Gillum, Bell, Grant, Barnes, and Jasmine Johnson. Tiara Matthews also comes out of the ball game for the Islanders. Here's the inbounds to Bell. 33 seconds left. Gabby goes inside the arc. Jasmine Johnson, 3-ball, off the iron, no good. Bamalou has the rebound, and Jasmine will grab Bamalou by the waist and twist her down. Bamalou comes up smiling. She knows no harm was meant. And the Islanders will shoot free throws with 25 seconds left. Well, you have to think a couple of made free throws here would probably close the door on Northwestern State, as Bamalou is 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. She is a 70% free throw shooter on the year. Bamalou looking for her 8th point of the ball game. Free throw is on the way, and it is good. It's a 7-point Islander lead with 25 seconds left. Second free throw is on the way, and it's good. And that will likely send the Lady Demons to their 3rd conference loss against no wins. Jordan Dupuis wants to call a timeout with 25 seconds left. We will keep it right here. 25 seconds left to go in this one. 59-51. Islanders with the lead. In case you joined us late, the Lady Demons trailed by as many as 17 in the first half. Got the lead down to 14 at the half. Northwestern played a terrific third quarter, outscoring the Islanders 21-6. But are on the verge of dropping this one down 8 with 25 seconds left. By the way, an update from Corpus Christi, Texas, where the Northwestern Demons are trying to win their first league game. They lead the Islanders 37-30, 16:50 to go in the ball game. You can keep up with that game on our sister station, 100.7 KZBL. Patrick Nettleton, Doug Ireland calling the action for you. So Northwestern will have the ball in the front court with 25 seconds left and down 8. Bell looking to inbound it. Bell guarded by Bamalou, comes up top to Grant, to Gillum. She's going to need to shoot in a hurry. Libba's cut off at the baseline. Now she turns and shoots and scores! 59-53 with 19 seconds left, and Royce Chadwick wants to call a timeout. The Lady Demons are within 6 with 19 seconds left. Let's take a 30-second break. Back in 30 on the Demon Sports Network.
In here.
And the bass keeps running, running, and 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 running, running, and.
In this context, there's no disrespect, so when I bust my rhyme, you break your neck. We got 5 minutes for us to disconnect from all intellect and let the rhythm affect. Lose the inhibition, follow your intuition, free your inner soul and break away from tradition. Cause when we be out, girl, it's fully we out. You wouldn't believe how we wow. We burn it till it's burned out, turn it till it's turned out. Act up from the Northwest.
19 seconds left to play, and Northwestern is down by 6. The Islanders have the ball. Northwestern has got to make a quick steal. If they come up empty, they'll have to foul in a hurry. The Islanders get it inbounds, and Northwestern is trying to foul, and finally they do with 16 seconds left to go. And so the Islanders will shoot free throws. Well, a faint sign of life for the Lady Demons, but that life will come to an end if the Islanders make their 2 free throws here, as DeLacia Booth is at the free throw line, where she is 5 of 6 tonight, or correction, 4 of 5, and now she is 5 of 6. That'll extend the lead to 7 with 16 seconds left. Youngblood and Miller will come out for Northwestern. Gillum and Barnes will come in. The Lady Demons will be back at home Saturday afternoon, 12:30 against Stephen F. Austin. The Lady Jacks a winner tonight in Thibodaux, defeating Nichols 86-73. Free throw is missed, and Libba Gillum is going to call a quick timeout with 16 seconds left to play. It is a 7-point Islander lead, so the Lady Demons would have to pull out something akin to a miracle here with 16.5 seconds left. Stephen F. Austin will come in 4-0 in the Southland Conference after their win tonight. A reminder now, a special start time Saturday of 12:30 Saturday afternoon here at Prather Coliseum for Northwestern and Stephen F. Austin. The first half of a Southland Conference doubleheader. The Demons and Stephen F. Austin will play at 3:30. That is a hard start time for television Saturday. 3:30 Saturday afternoon for the Demons and Stephen F. Austin. So 12:30 for the women, 3:30 for the men. Gabby Bell will inbound it to the left of her own bench with 16.5 seconds left and Northwestern down 7. Bell looking and looking, now gets it inbounds to Johnson. Jasmine, her toes are on the three-point line. It's good! It's a three-pointer with 13 seconds left, and Royce Chadwick calls a timeout. That three ball pulls the Lady Demons to within 4. Well, don't go anywhere just yet. 13.6 seconds left to play in regulation. The Lady Demons are down 4. That makes it tough, though. It's a two-possession ball game. So clearly Northwestern will go for the quick steal. If they don't get it, they will have to foul in a hurry and hope that the Islanders miss their free throws. In the ball game tonight, Corpus is 19 of 25 from the free throw line. The Islanders, the visiting team, have gone to the free throw line 25 times tonight. Northwestern State, the home team, has gone to the line just 15 times. The Islanders will inbound it in the front court. That's Booth across the way, guarded by Victoria Miller. Booth is 5'9", Miller is 6 feet tall. So Miller going to try to make it tough for Booth. Booth looking and looking, gets it inbounds to Young. She is fouled quickly, a hard foul by Jasmine Johnson. Almost knocked down Emma Young. So Young goes to the free throw line, where she is a perfect 8 of 8 tonight. So the odds are not good for Northwestern. Young, a 75% free throw shooter on the year, shooting 100% tonight. Free throw is on the way, and it's good to make it a 5-point Islander lead with 12.8 seconds left. Barnes and Gillum come back in. Miller and Youngblood come out. This would make it a 6-point lead for Corpus with 12.8 seconds left. Young looking to go 10 of 10 from the stripe, and she does. 62-56, here's the inbounds. Gabby Bell will let it roll into the front court. Now Bell picks it up and the clock starts. Bell to Jasmine, a left wing three is blocked, and that's going to do it. 7 seconds left. The Lady Demons will not foul, and the Islanders will dribble out the clock. Well, a valiant rally in the second half by Northwestern. But the Lady Demons come up short, and the Lady Demons fall to 0-3 in Southland Conference play. Your final score from Natchitoches: Texas A&M Corpus Christi 62, Northwestern 56.
Saturday, January 6th at 12:30 p.m. against Stephen F. Austin. Thank you for attending tonight's game. Please drive home safely. And as always, Fork 'em Demons!